But first, making a buzz right now, a new Facebook app called Citizen Co-Sponsor. Republican House Majority Leader Eric Cantor launched the page saying he's dedicated to modernizing the way Congress connects with America.
Here's how it works. Proposed legislation is posted on the page. You can co-sponsor or like it if you support the bill. There's also a Keep Me Informed option that allows users to follow bills as they make their way through Congress. Right now, Citizen Co-Sponsor has 6 bills posted, but only one of them is sponsored by a Democrat.
And that has some critics calling the app partisan. So what's your take on this? Do you think this page has potential for bipartisanship? And is this a good way to engage voters, keep us informed, and hold our elected officials accountable?
Joining us to discuss this topic and more, we have today's guest, Karen Molzek-Fry.
And she's the host of Girlfriends Talk Sports and mom of Phoenix Suns Channing Frye.
Yeah. Great to have you with us on this Friday afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you. Good to be here.
What do you think about this bill? Or not bill, it's a Facebook app, and you can follow bills through Congress.
As long as we get both Republican and Democratic bills up on the app, I think this is a wonderful idea for youth to really follow the process. And I think a lot of the Congress are going to get a lot of phone calls now because people now have the opportunity to see exactly where the bill is going.
I think that there's an educational portion of this that is invaluable for the kids, just as you mentioned, to see exactly how a bill begins and how it makes its way through. But there's the concern of bipartisanship. Your take on that?
Well, let's give him a chance, right? Let's see if he has, within a month or so, you know, a nice balance between the Democrats and the Republicans in terms of what's going through the House, what's going through the Senate, you know, and so let's give him a little chance.
We do have to remember this bill, or not bill, but I want to keep calling it a bill. This app was just launched on Facebook, so again, I bet you in time you're going to see more and more bills posted on there, and hopefully there will be a balance.
And a checks and balances there because we can follow it, and then we can see who tries to manipulate it, for lack of a better term.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to take a little bit of time. I think he's going to get his little tweaks out of there, but it'll take a little while.
And you are definitely on top of this one, and you're going to monitor what is going on this app. We have Stephanie Pratt, who says, I think it sounds like a good idea, but since it was launched by Eric Cantor, I'm suspicious that it will not be bipartisan.
Tracy Smithers Davis writes in, that's a neat idea, sort of like a petition of support. After all, isn't our Congress's job to represent their U.S. constituents?
And then we have Randy Jones, who says, if it elevates to some authority of voter approval by citizens, no, we are a republic by design, and it should stay that way. The label of co-sponsor is a little troubling to me.
And Ann Tea Time writes in, it could be a good idea providing they add a hate button next to the like button.
But if you could at least leave your comment and say, you know, I don't support this bill. I don't like it because, you know, blah, blah, blah. That would equal the hate.
Yes.
Republican or Democrat, regardless, would you check something like this out?
I would, especially if I was a proponent for the bill. Let's say, you know, I had a community group that we were trying to push through a particular bill. Now I get an opportunity to see firsthand exactly what's going on. So I hope that he keeps it as a business, because he could lose a lot of people too. If he wants that app to sell, he should, you know, be really good to both parties.
Yeah, exactly. To be continued, I guess, is to see how all of this plays out.
It's very interesting, again, taking advantage of social media. And then, we'll have to wait. Just, you know, give him a month. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Final words, smart idea.
And we're all three going to have to check in on this.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Still to come on ABC 15.